hopeful for South Manchester, Peter Bunting, has unveiled a bold plan to transform the constituency's southern coast into a thriving community tourism corridor, part of what he's calling his Vision Project. Speaking at the Alligator Pond Divisional Conference at New Forest High School last evening, Mr. Bunting outlined his development agenda, one that links improved infrastructure with eco-friendly, local-driven tourism initiatives.
I have what I call the Vision Project, which is the entire South Manchester Portland coastline from Alligator Pond going back to Milk River, to turn that into the new center for community tourism like Treasure Beach, community and ecotourism, where people can have them restaurants, them can have them villas and them small hotels, them can run them tours, and everybody can make a good living out of that. That is my Vision Project.
The former MP didn't hold back, accusing the current Jamaica Labour Party representative of failing the people of South Manchester. He pointed to long-standing issues like poor roads, weak representation, and neglect of rural communities such as Plowden.
I was up in Plowden yesterday, DJ, and it's like when DJ said they just come to Jamaica. They have to walk around and try and find signal with my phone all up in the air. We need high-speed internet all across South Manchester, both for students and for work.
Mr. Bunting told the crowd he believes momentum is on his side, arguing that public frustration with the JLP's lackluster performance opens the door for PNP return to the seat.
I must tell you, I'm an easy wicket. And when you come in behind an MP that never do nothing, you must improve for that. And I must tell you, Scotty, this is about the 5th election or 6th election. But it's the first election where the other side threw in the towel before the first round of the boxing match.
In the 2020 general election, the PNP lost the seat by just 890 votes. O'Shane Masters, TVJ News.
And the Jamaica Labour Party was in St. Catharines, South Central last night, where MP for Western St. Thomas, James Robertson, took opposition leader Mark Golding to task over comments he made about the recently opened Morant Bay Urban Centre. The Member of Parliament for Western St. Thomas was on the defensive as he spoke about the opportunities which lie ahead now that the Morant Bay Urban Centre is complete. Defensive because he says the opposition's position on the facility is concerning. Mr. James Robertson pointed to comments made by PNP leader Mark Golding.
He referred to our urban centre development, over $6 billion. $6 billion with highway for billions, with new water pipe for billions, with fiber optics laid under the road for billions. He has disrespected the East when he says that so-called urban center, that little thing.
He also views as disrespectful Mr. Golding's reference to East Portland Member of Parliament Dr. Michelle Charles as classless. He took supporters back to a conversation between Dr. Charles and former MP Dr. Fenton Ferguson during the groundbreaking of the urban centre some 3 years ago.
He also said at the time, now he's a tall man, about 6'5". Michelle, Dr. Charles, you won't be at the groundbreaking only as opposition. You will be there too when the keys are handing out and the opening. When Dr. Fenton Ferguson was running joke with Michelle Charles, Dr. Michelle Charles, nobody said he was classless.
As for what led to Dr. Charles being called classless,
she fling word on Dr. Fenton Ferguson. Him never cry, him never bawl. So why Marky G got call my colleague in the East classless? I said to you, Dr. Fenton Ferguson, speak to Marky G. He owes her an apology.
Instead for him, classless is
that it is no different when he made the mistake of holding the chain on a platform. They are the same.